I absolutely love that FB3000. I mean, that thing is a monster. What's going on, Lawn Care Nation? Richie Plemons Lawn and Landscape. So we're back at this place you guys probably seen before. A couple weeks ago, I made a video here a couple weeks ago doing some pruning and cleanup and stuff. Had a little talk or whatever. We're back here again today, and you know, we've got the big parking lot here, and everybody was asking me, they're like, "Why don't you get on the stand on and ride around with your blower?" I do that sometimes. Sometimes I walk, depending on what I'm doing. Like if I have a lot of sticks to pick up and stuff, then I'll usually walk, so I can pick all those up that we're not on and off the mower, on and off the mower. But today, I'm going to use the Ferris FB3000 hurricane blower, which you guys seen me do a video before, but I'm going to show you how we take and actually clean the parking lot out when we're done. Because I mean, if you notice, there's nobody here but me and Brody. We're the only ones here, so we're done mowing. He's finishing up the last little bit of edging on this island and the weed eating. You can kind of see that there's quite a bit of grass, you know, out on the sidewalk. You know, we're spray from the mower and stuff. Even with the grass flap on, you get up on some of these islands, you gotta have a place to throw it. So with nobody here, we don't mind throwing it out here. Don't have to worry about anybody running it over and mashing it into the pavement. So we go ahead, throw it out here. I take the blower and blow it back over this direction. So, but I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how we use this. Get you a little video of us using this blower to blow it up, and how we use the backpack blower to offset the areas that we can't get this big machine into, and kind of give you an idea of how we work that.
blinded by the ones I lost, connecting lines of which we crossed, dropped off the scene that side, wishing to have one more fight left in me. The life I see, what's left in me, burning bridges to the ground. Take away what's left of me. Burning bridges to the ground.
Oh, what's going on? We got that finished up. I tell you, that's a lot of fun right there. I absolutely love that FB3000. I mean, that thing is a monster when it comes to blowing off. Brody, that's exactly what he said. He said, man, that thing is a beast. So, what normally, like I said, takes us probably 45 minutes to an hour to blow this entire parking lot, we knocked out in a little under 20 minutes. So you figure an hour to 20 minutes, so we say 40 minutes to do that. In some cases, you look at that over the course of a month, you know, that's 40, that's 80, that's 120, that's 160, so 160 minutes. So you save, you know, 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think that is. So yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes that you save. So we'll just go 2.5 hours. So you save 2.5 hours over a course of a month by using that piece of equipment. So it's going to save you 2.5 hours there. I mean, that's more yards that you can add on to your route and be successful. So Brody, what do you think of it?
Pretty sick. It was awesome.
The beast, see,
awesome.
He loved it. You know, I thought it was an animal. I like to knock him down 2 or 3 times. So, everybody knows Brody. Everybody, y'all remember Brody? What's up?
How's it going?
Brody hadn't been with me a while. Of course, you know, he's in college and back and forth. I think you're home now. You're home. Yeah. He's in the process of starting his own business. So we wish Brodania a lot of luck in his endeavor, becoming an entrepreneur. So that takes me to my next point. These lead generation services. I get calls from all the time wanting me, you know, Thumbtack, Home Advisor. But I got a call over the past month and a half or so from the most predatory tactics, or whatever you want to call it, to try to get me to go with them. And all they were doing was turning me off. They didn't realize that they were just making it worse on themselves. Or they did and they just don't care. It's a company called Networks, Networx, Networx. Those guys, I had a call from a lady, and I don't know if I should give her name or not, but we're gonna go with her last name's Taylor, so if you know, we'll just go with Miss Taylor. She called me and said, you know, wanted to talk to me about working with them and finding business in my area, and I explained to her that we're not interested. We have plenty of business. We're pretty much running at max capacity. We're not looking to take on any more right now. I mean, we've got a full schedule. That's a good problem. I can tell you, no, I'm not going to do it. I can raise my prices, you know, to a customer. I mean, I'm not saying go overboard, but you know, if somebody wants our services, they're going to have to pay for it, and they're going to pay a premium for it because I've already got dedicated customers. So I'm not going to drop one of my good paying customers I've had for years that is, you know, is taking care of me, so I'm taking care of them. I'm not going to drop them for somebody, you know, that's new, that we don't know how long they're going to stay. We don't know how long, you know, they want to be a customer for. They may see the price and take off running. You never know. There's so many different factors go into that. But this company that contacted me, Networks, that's the name of it, Networks. She called me and asked if I was interested, and I explained to her, no, I'm not interested, thank you. Well, why are you not interested? We're completely maxed out. We've got full schedules. We've got plenty of work. We're not looking to pay anybody to help us find more work. Well, that's not how we work. So why else would this be a turnoff? And every time I would ask or she would ask me a question and I would answer her question, my answer would be followed up with another question. And it's just kind of predatory style tactics of trying to keep you on the phone longer and longer and longer. And you know, and I had to hang up on them. I was walking into a meeting last week and she'll call once a week, a couple times a week, shoot me emails. I finally flagged the emails to spam, and I finally blocked the number completely so that they can't call me anymore. But you know, and that's pretty sad that you have to do that. You're looking for me to give you business and pay you for a service, but yet you want to be just totally absurd in the way you're going to go about getting my business. You don't call me and tell me I need this and tell me, oh, well, that's not going to work. You need this. I'm like, no, I really don't need that. I don't need your services. I don't need you to help me find business. I find my own business. My website finds me business. I tried Thumbtack at one time. Thumbtack I found as a joke for my area. It may work for you, but for my area, it's a complete joke. You know, guys that are using it, you know, you need to be in a fairly large suburban city. You know, you're out here in the country where I'm at, I'd get just constant Thumbtack messages. So-and-so needs mowing, so-and-so needs mowing, so-and-so. They're 70 miles away though, and I'm like, that's not the area that I set up. Thumbtack has a bad habit of expanding your coverage area to get more emails to you. And then they turn around and they send you things that they think you may be interested in. No, I'm not interested in rewiring a house. No, I'm not interested in painting your house. I'm a lawn care and landscape service provider. I'm not interested in painting a building. I'm not interested in rewiring a home. I'm not interested in putting an electrical outlet in. I'm not interested in hanging lights in your house. That's not what I do. But Thumbtack changes your settings around to where you get emails for that. And it just fills your email account up. And you know, I don't like that. I selected what I wanted, and then they turn around and they feel like I might be interested, so they add this to it. No, I'm not interested. If I felt like I was interested in it, I would have clicked I was interested in it. Home Advisor. Some of you guys do great with Home Advisor. Not me. I'm not paying those prices. I'm not paying those crazy amounts of money for lead generation, and people are like, oh, well, you're going to make that money back. Well, there's no guarantee. I've got a website. That's my lead generation. I get phone calls every single day for work. I don't need a lead generation services. It may work for some of you guys. It does not work for me. But this lady called me from Networks, and she had that attitude that really set me off. And last week when she called, I told her, I said, I'm walking into a meeting. I do not have time to talk right now. Well, let me ask you one more question. No, ma'am, I'm not interested in answering any more of your questions. I'm not interested. I was as polite as I could be for the first 3 phone calls from her. I'm not a butthole about it. But she really finally just pissed me off to the point where I'm like, lady, shut the hell up. I don't have anything else to listen to from you. I'm done with it, and hung up on her. I hate to be that way, but you know, if you guys are wanting to be a lead generation service and you're wanting to contact the lawn care community or the landscape community or any other type of community that uses lead generation services, have a little professionalism about you. If you don't have any kind of professionalism to say, well, I understand, well, this is what we offer, here's some information, I'm going to shoot that over to you. If you're interested, give me a call. You know, I'll follow up with you in a couple months, see if you might be interested then. But when you're told time in and time in and time in again that I am not interested, why I'm not interested, but then you want to turn around and ask the question, well, why does it not work? Well, why? I've already told you 10 times. I don't know if they're just plain dumb and don't listen, or if they're actually instructed to be that way. You know, it blows my mind. But anyway, Brody, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm great.
You great?
I'm great.
Brody's great. Make sure you like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next. Kind of an idiotic rambling going on there. So, but we'll see you guys in the next video.